You have to ask yourself, how are you demanding discipline from your team when you can't even keep a morning routine? My morning routine is very strict. 4:40 a.m. every single morning, I'm in the cold plunge. Not just for the health benefits, because starting my day in the freezing tub just makes all those fires that I'm faced with throughout the day that much easier to handle. My name is Stephen Herring. I've built 6 companies over the past 16 years and generate over $17 million of revenue per year. I also help business owners like yourself achieve that through the Freedom Business Liberation System. So let's get into it. So starting every single morning, 4:30 a.m., my alarm goes off. It's straight into the garage to get in the cold plunge at 39 degrees for a minute and a half. The only reason I do that is because I absolutely do not like it by any means, but I do get into that cold plunge every single morning to put myself in a really shitty, hard situation. That way that carries over throughout the day. Once I'm done with the cold plunge, I go directly into the house to get my pre-workout meal set up. Same macros, same food, same pre-workout, same vitamins. Then I carry myself to the gym. I'm there by 5 a.m. I usually do the workout split. Mondays, obviously International Chest Day. Tuesdays, I hit back. Wednesday, legs, so on and so forth, every single day like clockwork. I'm in that gym from 5 a.m. to about 7:15 a.m. Once I'm done with that, then I cruise home. Got to get the kids ready for school. By 7:45, I'm back out the door, getting the kids dropped off by 7:50 every single day. Drop them off for school, head back to the house for my post-workout meal. Same macros, same food, same plan every day. I do not detour from that. You have to understand, yes, I'm doing it for the health benefits, but really it's because I know my team and my family's watching me every single day. So to establish leadership, I will never ask anybody to do anything I want to do myself. So that's why I put myself through a very regimented schedule every day. So that way, when they're looking at me and watching me push through the hard things and the hard workouts, then they know that they can actually do it themselves. Everything that I've just mentioned has nothing to do with motivation. It has everything to do with consistency and discipline, which through consistency and discipline, you create that authority. Your team respects that type of behavior. No titles are necessary if they're watching every single move. Personal discipline and business performance are the same operating system. So you have to ask yourself, is your personal discipline and your business performance, are they tied to the same operating system? Because if they're not, and you're not operating in the same capacity, then you will fail eventually, because systems are everything. As a leader, you have to understand that you cannot demand respect. You have to earn the respect, not only from your team, but from your kids too. They're watching every single step that you do, every single move that you're making. So if you expect them to eventually be a leader themselves and not be a follower, you have to implement these good standards and high standards into not only your kids, but your team at work and your family life, because standards are everything. And if you don't have those high enough, then you're just gonna be working at mediocrity. Here's my challenge for you. You need to build a non-negotiable morning routine for the next 30 days. And it doesn't have to be the cold plunge, because those absolutely suck. But go for a walk, hit the gym, whatever it is that you can commit to for 30 days, do that. Do not miss at all. Because if you miss one day, it's gonna turn into 2. That 2 is gonna turn into 3, and then it's gonna be done. You're gonna fail. So you have to set up a non-negotiable morning routine. And if you want more, subscribe below, and I'll see you on the next one.